Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again, and this time for the last. This is the grand final of the team tournament, which is currently hosted by multiple Walter Toros, but that's another topic. I'm Juan Crystal. Today I'm gonna be the only commentator for the match, and I hope you all enjoy a showdown between Manso family. I hate that this team actually got into the finals, because I will never pronounce this team properly. TIM17. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I can actually. Okay, that was good. Yeah, I'm better. I'm doing good. I have been training like 4 weeks without commentary. I just have been studying the name of this team, so I can get it right into the grand finals. So we have on this matchup, Rika is my waifu and Urso Manso against Andre MC and Stella Senpai. Sadly for the team on the, I think it's a pink side, I don't know how is the screen being displayed on stream. The team it is on the right will not have one of his stronger members, which is Felipe Ling, which is a bit of a sad scenario, but hopefully they will be able to make it through anyways and provide us with an impressive show. This is the warm-up of the Andres team. So we are currently seeing them really close to the Manso family. And it's been so long since I've seen the tournament playing. See a little bit of glutting over here. Andrew seems to be doing really fine on it, just breaking at the very last quad. A bit of an SV over there. Everyone getting it right. Stella being the only member of the matchup breaking that combo, and Andre finding himself a miss in a really weird spot. Actually twice. What is going on? Oh, those bursts are not cool, but Andre somehow managed to completely obliterate those bursts. It's like a softer version of, for some points it just feels like Speed Core 300, and then it just turns into complete, I want to say cancers patterning, but I don't know if that's the right way to call it. You can see everyone is breaking. The split hand heavy jump turns on this are really painful to play, and Andre is just destroying those bursts with no issues. But other than that, all the remaining players seems to have a lot of problems with this. Urso Manso barely holding the 95, and Stella not even able to get the S rank on this. Around 35,000 points of difference in favor of the #1 seeded team, Manso family, which is looking to be the favorite on this one. Oh no, not like this. Why? Why this? Of all the things. Had to be Millennium Queen. I mean, I really want to see a new chart of Millennium Queen to put it on the grand finals of the Mania World Cup. That would be pretty fun. There we go. This chart was featured on the grand finals of the Springtime Mania Free-for-All tournaments of this year, actually. A chart by Kamikaze. It's completely gay, so no surprises. The intro is quite fair, though. Like, up until the break, it's actually arguably easy. But once it gets after the ending, it just completes gets into complete garbage mode. You will see. If you don't know the map already, you will notice. Well, we actually see the Team Dos Chicos having the advantage on this. I'm actually want to say surprised that Urso Manso is having so many difficulties with the long notes. This might be a good gate for the team of Andre to actually try and get the match in their favor. Although they are the loser team bracket, so that means they have to win twice in order to get the title of the champion. Andre is still full comboing this amazing performance by him, but Stella is just being way behind compared to everyone else, and that's the only reason why Massive Family is now on the lead. But here you have the break. You think that the things will go a little bit better, but this is not the case. Good luck, Jack. And Andre is doing quite fine on the especially on the one-handed based ones. But other than that, everyone just got completely annihilated. Stella Senpai dropping even into the B rank and actually failing the map completely. Has the time now to recover, but I don't think it will be enough for them to take this warm-up. That's gonna be a point for Manso Family. Unless fail just happens at the end, but it's looking more likely into Stella's picture. You see, he is having a really hard time hitting those nodes, hitting them really, really late. Wow. Not even Andre getting the S rank on that one. Only one score above the 95, and that's by Rika, which 96, actually really respectable score over there. I believe Cobbleful comboed this on his run on the soft. That was an interesting warm up for sure. Goes the rolls. Stella gets the 75. Wait for the ones from Manso Family. See if they can win the roll. Have exactly 25% chances. I think it's actually 24 of beating, but it doesn't really matter. Wow. That's a bit of lag, but he actually won the roll. I'm actually surprised that that one didn't got silenced. Dodging the bullet. Silence immunity. Whoa! Whoa, that's a good roll. That's an amazing roll. Alright, and this is when the chat turns full Brazilian mode. There we go. So we gotta see the first ban of the team that goes first. I wonder what they will go for. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for something more speed oriented, given that Stella had some difficulties. Maybe the Jack pick actually, knocking down the break one. But actually not too sure really. Oh, please, ban and pick something. My head will explode if I keep hearing Millennium Queen. That's better. Thanks, Walter. Masters Elen. Well, that's a surprise. They're gonna knock out the gems map of the long notes, like Nakamura Mako Ordinary World, I think it is. That means that we have SV maps completely unbanned so far on this one. I'm actually a bit surprised considering that Urso had a little bit of issues in the intro of Millennium Queen. But seems like Andre doesn't feel confident himself on that map with Stella. Actually, now curious for Rika's van. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for something like SVs here. Oh, but it's gonna be LLL, so rip the burst chart. That means that all of the SV maps are being left open. Well, that's something I was not expecting at all. As you are hearing Dance La Mer de Son, which is gonna be the tiebreaker in case we actually reach that point. You can see the level of hype getting up and up as time goes. See what Rika decides to go for. If he picks at the drop, it will be amazing. There he goes. Oh, he didn't. Come on, Rika. I know you want to. I know you want to do the hypocrisy. Well, seems like Greek is actually not that confident and taking his time to actually select why they want to pick. Showing some respect to the team of Dos Chigos. Oh. Conflict. Alright, so we're gonna go for conflict then. That is Collapse of Ego, the act number 4 of conflict. If I recall correctly, this is a tech-oriented pick, mostly into the jacks, so we're gonna see how the Manso family stands on this one, given that Urso Manso didn't have the best of the times jacking on Millennium Queen. I can see Rika doing really good on this. Andre as well, really. It will mostly be about Stella versus Urso on this. And there we go, time to start with Collapse of Ego, the act number 4, conflict. There you have really heavy jacking on this one with split-handed jumps all the way through, really hard glotting. And Andre and Rika doing perfectly fine on this. Keep the full combo up, but Andre finds himself a drop and a big chunk of accuracy being left behind by him. Rika being now the madman, keeping the combo up and leading Manso family into the victory right now with 10, actually 20,000 points of difference as we enter into the break. Look at that difference. 20,000 points at this caliber is actually not that big of a thing because we saw it on the intro. You can very well miss yourself and get completely annihilated by the map. So if they have the chance right now, a single drop can cause a disaster for Manso family, and same for the team Dos Chigos actually. They're having some trouble here with the burst and the jacks, especially after the burst when they have to get into the jacks. They tend to rush it a little bit, and because of that, they find themselves breaks all the way through. 20,000 points exactly of difference here, not that big of a thing as we enter into the second half. There we go Glutz again, and Stella is the first one to drop, but holding the combo somehow into the burst. Urso Manso having a lot of difficulties here, same for Stella and Andre. The only one doing perfectly fine is Rika, which is surprisingly quite a lot in this. No bricks at all, not a single drop of accuracy actually. Look at how he's going with the 300 count. Edging out the difference with no problems. What is wrong with this person? Holy. Oh, that's a break on the last lane. That's a bit of a shame, but still, it's a point for Manso family as long as they don't fail at the end, but I don't think that will happen at all. Yeah, that's indeed a point for around 60,000 points of difference in favor of Manso family. Not that big of a difference, if I have to admit. This was actually a bit closer than what I expected. Urso Manso getting the lower score of the whole matchup, but Rika just getting a huge amount of difference between the others, and that's pretty much the only reason why Manso won. So what will go the team does goes now for? They're going for sleepwalking, so going for the other Jack pick that is remaining, which is, I have to admit, a bit of a surprise in my opinion, but given that Urso Manso had a bit of a hard time on the last one, maybe they will try to go for something more Jack-oriented instead of more technical. That was the last one. Instead of having many bursts, they will go for something more Jack and try to get the point out of it. I don't think this is a bad pick. Actually, I think it might be one of the best ones. I'm not sure how much they train on the SVs though, because Manso family did really well on SV so far as well. So it's a really close scenario here in pretty much all the aspects. But Manso seems to be overall slightly better on everything. See Stella having some sort of difficulty in this intro, having a bit of a drop on the fourth column there, causing the lead to go right into the hands of Manso family on the very beginning. Not too big of a difference still. The team of Manso family will lead this one, not by much, as we are about to enter into the second third of the song. Not much difficulties on this one for any of these members. Andre is the only one who found a miss so far, giving the long nose sections, but now we're entering into the most Jack heavy one, I believe. So there you see Rika and Urso both dropping the combo, giving the lead back to TIM17, but both of them dropping a huge amount of accuracy. Andre specifically, and that gives the lead back to Manso family in an instant. And again, a trade-off drops between Rika and Stella, but Stella just managed to edge it out a little bit better. Everyone just seems to drop on the burst here, and no one is managing to hold on. TIM17 is slowly add out a little bit, but still more misses across the board for every single member. This is completely unpredictable. But Manso family right now into the calmer section seems to have a little, but really little advantage, around 2,000 points. But Urso Manso with a break, and Andre again trading out, 2 misses against 1, but the team that she goes is not being able to capitalize over it. Man, this is so close. 4,000 points of difference. Urso Manso with another break, and if Andre can keep up, they should get this one. Urso keeps dropping all the way through, and Urso Manso ends up being the reason why now the team that she goes is on the lead. Just the last section of the map and it will be over. Rika with the drop though, and Stella as well. The trades are being real, but Andre being the madman here, keeping the combo up. But no, that's a break. But 20,000 points of difference now. It seems to be a bit too much for Manso to recover. Yeah, this seems to be a pick for Team TIM17 at the very end. 25,000 points of difference. Man, I'm rusty. It's been a while since I commentated. 1 versus 1. And Manso is now on the pick. Is this actually gonna be really close? That's interesting. Rika with 935,000 against 923 for Andre. So short difference over there. Here the difference was between Stella and Urso Manso. Really respectable scores by every single member here. Urso being a little bit behind, but still did really, really well. Oh boy, there we go. Time for some SVs. Carry me away. This is the map by Coil. Stacked as Brace Yourselves. This is gonna likely be the harder SV pick on the map pool. And there we go. This is gonna be Carry Me Away. Hopefully we'll carry away all the problems of Manso family and they will get a point without too many issues. But we have to see. This is an SV challenge, so practice is what it comes to take place on this. It seems like Stella Senpai is having so many problems with the release timings on this low-nose SV. Yep, Stella is being completely annihilated by the map on this one and still holding the combo somehow with a lot of 50s and 100s on the... Wow, this is really classy. Everyone dropped in the combo over there, but I believe no one is holding into the S3 hold. Oh, this is really classy. No one is making any sort of combo on this. Whoa, look at those. Those are amazing. I'm getting a little bit shocked on this one. Rika seems to be a little bit ahead now in terms of combo. Andre is not that much behind though, but everyone's just being destroyed by this. Andre MC trying to get back into the S rank, but by himself he won't be able to take this one alone. And Stella seems to be really close to fail the map at the very ending, so we'll have to wait and see, take care of those HP bars. Rika seems to have established himself a little bit with 700 combo on his favor. Urso Manso is also doing a nice job, almost getting into the 400 cap. And the difference is around 100,000 points, so really comfortable lead here by Manso family. If they just manage to survive the ending, they should be fine, and I believe they will, so that's gonna be an easy point by Manso family. Ghost breaks by everyone. Rick is the only one holding on, and what is this guy doing? Jesus. Rick is doing fantastic on this. 9 misses only with 95.79, though Andre getting the difference on accuracy in his favor with almost a 96. Still not getting a better score, though. Urso and Stella both not having the best of the times on SVs, but the difference between those is definitely huge, and that huge of a difference is going to be what carries Manso family away into the SV picks. This is 2-1 now in favor of Manso family, and TIM17 has to go for something. They need to make another play here and try to go for something they can actually get along with. This is gonna be hypocrisy, maybe Yuta. Might be time to say goodbye. No, it's Yuta. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna take a nap and be right back. You know what's super funny about this? The microphone I have on this place is I'm not actually on my home, so that's might be the reason why my voice sounds a little bit different. But it's a microphone that is like a I can take it out, I can hold it and move with it, so that's pretty cool. It's not a headset, so I can be like relaxing and holding the microphone with my hand and it will be all good. I feel like those casters of I think it is baseball on the United States that they kind of hold the mic and they go nuts. Although baseball is a suck game, you should never play it. All right, so there we go. Time to go for Utah. This is a map bite evening, so prepare yourself for one of the, if not the longer pick. I actually believe this is the longest pick on the map pool. This is an 8-minute song, and it's everything about stamina that you can ask. This will be a battle of survival and consistency in terms of physicals levels, and of course psychological levels. Like, you have to be playing a map for 8 minutes without struggling. That's not an easy challenge. Also notable that difference of 5,000 on a map like this is a lot larger than what it looks, because given that the map is so long, each node counts for a little amount of points, so 5,000 actually means a lot of difference in comparison to a shorter map. It will take a good amount of time to recover from a 5,000 lead, and there it goes. Seems like TIM17 will take the lead just barely with the miss of Ursamanso, but now with the trade-off of TIM17, that might be the gate that the Manso family needed to take the lead back. Ooh, that's a break from Rika. Never mind. TIM17 takes it back again, and double miss from Rika, which is struggling a little bit on this one. A bit of a weird scenario, if you ask me. I was expecting Rika to do really well on this, but seems to be the one with the most amount of struggles. Yeah, the split-handed section is pretty painful, and seems like everyone besides Andre just had a lot of issues with. But again, this is a map that is really two-edged, like a two-edged sword. It can definitely get yourself back into the ending. Since it is so long, you can just go ham into the intro and waste all your stamina, but by the end, you will be gone. So they have to also do some sort of reserve of the stamina if they want to take this one. Like, not focusing too much on the intro to get and regain enough stamina on the ending, and being able to mash the ending with not many problems. But right now the difference of TIM17 is close to huge, actually. 15,000 points of difference is a really big lead. Around maybe 6 misses of difference, maybe 7. Lead keeps extending in favor of TIM17 as we see more misses from Rika. I'm actually really surprised about this, because Rika has been doing really well on pretty much everything. Maybe this sort of things that are more speed and maybe burst oriented are a bit of a problem for Rika, so this might be the gate that TIM17 needed. Oh, that was a big chunk of accuracy being left behind by Andre. Got that pattern completely wrong, and that caused him a lot of drops. But Rika and Urso both dropping a couple of times already as well, so that will sort of equalize the table once again with the same difference of 20,000 in favor of Team. You can see already that the staminas are starting to tank a little bit. You can see Andre and Urso both having accuracy problems on this on the half of the map already, so they will need to somehow regain those stamina in terms of like just physical ability if they want to get back on this. Because slowly but steady, Manso family is getting back into the game, because Urso is
stable on the 97.5, but oh, those split-handed jump trills actually produces a huge drop on Ursa Manso and Rika as well. Not a good thing. Andre seems to have recovered really well. Look at that hit judgment, really good. Yeah, the lead got extended a huge amount, 30,000 points now in favor of the Team Tochigos. And now into the break, we'll give some time to all these players to regain the stamina a little bit. But they will have to prepare themselves for the ending of this, which is not just particularly harder. It's just that you have to consider that you have been playing this map for around 6 minutes already, and you're usually already tired at this point. The breaks, are breaks, of course, but sometimes breaks that are patterning in such a way like this ones, you have to burst and concentrate on braking, can stress your hands a little bit, and that stress can be carried on into the following parts and completely annihilate you. Well, that's true. Walter George is now talking on the staff channel, and he's bringing up a really good point. If Team Tochigos wins this match, imagine they do it by tiebreaker, they will have to play again and beat Manso Family again if they want to get the title of the champions. So we might see Yuta again if that's the case. But for now, the difference is still around the 40,000 points. Stella seems to be dropping a little bit, but doing fantastic in terms of accuracy. There we go. So a little bit of anchoring here, causing some breaks for Urso and Rika. Oh, that 100 trill costed a lot of accuracy to Stella Senpai, but given this is a long map, it wouldn't matter that much. 40,000 points of difference for Team Tochigos. And I don't think this will be that much of a chance for our Manso family to get back into the game already. Seems to be over, and Andre just holding casually 2,000 combo, really doing the madman job here, but Stella Senpai still holding the best score so far in the match. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a technical section here, a bit slower than the rest of the chart. But now we go slowly back into the solo, which is going to be the final showdown, the final race. And there it goes. Difference seems to be huge already for Manso family to come back, and Andrew just completely destroying the map. Look at that 3,000 combo count. Oh no, he didn't made it. 20 now 100 though. It's really, really high, but still wouldn't matter too much. The Team Tochigos will take this one and tie up the series. Oh, but watch out, Andrew is dropping the HP. Oh my god, that will be a huge drop if he actually faced the map at the ending. But no, he managed to somehow recover. Whoa, that was a bit of a shock, a heartbreaking situation if Andrew actually found the fail on. Definitely a heart attack for the Team Tochigos over there, but managing to survive nonetheless, and it will be a pick for them. Oh my goodness, that was a close thing. Jesus, if Andre actually failed over there, that would have been disastrous. But hey, it's still a point for Team Tochigos. Really good pick here. 8 minutes of a bit of a pain. So now Manso family needs to go for something, hopefully to regain a little bit of stamina. I wouldn't go for something really long for this one, actually. Maybe some SB to try and get the tempo back, I guess. I mean, the stamina regain a little bit. They should go for something probably easier, maybe shorter. Alright, so solo on display is gonna be then. Short version, no, doesn't surprise me. But you know, this is actually a pick I don't really like too much. Like, TIM17 has been doing amazing on terms of just speed-oriented stuff, and this being the stream selection, a map by Shoegazer, I just see some chances for Manso to drop it. I don't think this is a good pick at all. Good job, tournament client. Hey, let's see if the Manso family can actually capitalize over this one, although I believe this is not the best of the picks they who have gone for. Oh, the ghost stabbing from TIM17 causing him a little bit of a problem in the intro with the jacks. Still being on the lead though to Urso Manso having some difficulties on the intro as well with the accuracy on the jacks. Well, this map is actually being really close. Urso Manso dropping the combo will give the lead back to Team17, but man, this is doing really close. Go again back into the streams here. All the players are doing really well, but Urso Manso finding himself a big break over there, but TIM17 as well, so the trade-off is gonna be real. The Manso family is still not yet on the lead. Oh, Andre with a big choke. Oh, he failed the map completely. He got lost into the stream and he literally died instantly. 93% for him. What just happened? Andre got completely obliterated by the map in just an instant. And that will cost the point, actually. That was looking really good for Team17, but that break is just game over. Oh, and he goes again. He's having so much trouble following this streams. The reading is being a huge problem for TIM17 on this, hitting everything really late. I think that's it. Even with Andre being really close to fail this, only 100,000 points of difference. What just happened with Andre? That's a big of a shock. That's 3-2 in favor of Manso after a shocking victory. Really good score by TIM17 though. Really good one. 933,000 on this with only 3 misses. Andre doesn't even want to talk about it. He immediately goes into nest. The map by Gilhermesiad. A bit of a mixed attack-oriented selection this time around. I believe this is a good pick for the Team17, but damn, that was a huge drop. That was actually a really good chance for the Team17 to take the break point in their favor. Seems like it's not gonna be the case though. Still need to win 5 more maps if they want to claim themselves another chance to get the title of the champion. No background, of course. Someone is trying to be halogen. Oh man, those mini jacks are really painful. Stella Senpai having a huge amount of problems with those. So far, so good for Urso Manso, but that's a break from him and Stella Senpai as well. So a trade-off of misses. Urso having some sort of difficulty on this, so slowly Team Dutch Girls will claim their back into the lead. Oh, that's another break. Both breaks from Stella Senpai. Double miss into the transition there with the mini jacks. Really huge drops, and that might just cost the point there. Need to recover somehow, but Stella is just hitting everything super early. He's rushing really badly on this pick. Needs to calm down a little bit. The 95 seems unrecoverable at this point, around 100,000 points, or 70,000 rather. It's not looking good for Team Dutch on this. This might be the breakpoint that the Manso family was looking for. This is a double full combo, by the way, by Rika and Andre MC, which are completely demolishing this. Oh, well, that's a break from Andre. Rika being the only one, well, not anymore, keeping the combo up. Man, I'm sharpening my curses back. That was a surprising amount of rushing in terms of Stella Senpai, really. I'm actually surprised that he rushed everything so badly on the whole map. Yeah, that's gonna be a point for Manso family. First breakpoint of the match. 4-2 now in the favor after a big rush by Stella Senpai. Not looking good for Team Dutch Girls. They need to break point again. They need to win this match in order to force another one and give themselves the chances to get the title of the champion. They don't have Felipe Ling. They have a really hard situation, but they're still providing us with some great matches. The maps are being really, really close nonetheless. I wonder what the Manso family is going to go for now. I have a lot of stuff remaining to actually pick. Oh, it's gonna be time to say goodbye. I like this song and I like this pick. Because there's a point where it tips and a point where it breaks. This might be the time to say goodbye to Team Dutch Girls, actually. If Manso wins this pick, it's gonna look really rough for the Team Dutch Girls to take it back into their favor. Again, I don't believe this is the best of the picks for Manso family, but it's apparently what they are confident with. So it's time to say goodbye. One of the most heaviest jump streams that we have into the whole pool. Somewhere around the Tachyon level, actually. I will believe this is borderline between Luminal and Tachyon. Somewhere around that point. Mapped by Halogen himself. Difficulty name called Farewell. Or Farewell, I guess. There he goes. Ready to start. There goes with the jump streams. And everyone is doing fantastic on this, no breaks whatsoever. Urso Manso being the first one to drop the combo. And Rika's my wife for being the second one, not looking good for the pick on Manso family side. Double break already for Urso. And Andre and Stella are just destroying this. Look at the accuracy from Andre, 99. Oh, dropping a little bit over there, but not dropping the combo. Oh, that's another... What? I should probably stop talking about this. This is a really tricky section here. Urso being the only one comboing through it, but dropping a lot of accuracy in the process. And Andre and Stella still somehow managing to keep the lead besides the breaks. Around 25,000 points of difference, and Stella with another drop into this sort of break section. There goes into the guitar solo, really technical snaps over there, and Andre and Rika both finding breaks, and Urso is slowly recovering and getting back into the game, closing the gap between these two teams, but a break will not help on the process. Team Just Go seems to stay on a comfortable lead of 30,000 here, but it can slowly turn down in the other way with half of the map remaining. And we still have to wait for the break. This is about to take place. Stella having a lot of troubles over there, but same for Urso and Rika. Andre tanking it through and getting into the 98.66 mark. Really good accuracy by what's, in my opinion, one of the best Brazilian players. Of course, these four are somewhere around the top 6 of the Brazilians, no doubt on it. But Andre just barely shining out a little bit further than the others. And now into the break, it's time to recover a little bit, and all of the players right here are stacking the combo back and into this long no inverse section. No breaks for everyone, no accuracy drops, and we're about to start with the solo, and this is the point where everything can turn back in any side. We see around 60,000 points of difference in favor of Team Doshigos, but they can slowly get back into the man. So if they keep the combos up, but Rika with the drop, it's not going to help too much. Double break by him and no breaks from anyone else. Urso now dropping. This is not looking good for Man, so they might just lose their own point. It's time to say goodbye. Again, second chorus, the map is almost over, and Team Doshigos is doing the impossible here, bringing it back with another breakpoint in the favor. If only they will have won the last one, they will be in such a good position now. 4-3 now in pick is for Team Doshigos. The chances are back, and they can still force, once again, the tie. 4 misses by Andre. Look at that score! Almost 99, 61 200s and 4 misses. What a madman. Ooh, the hypocrisy. There we go. Good pick here, I believe, by Andre and Team Dos Chegos. I don't know how. I'm just gonna mix the pronunciation until it actually sounds right. Time to torment some souls again. I would rather take a nap again. I will see you guys in 5 minutes. So believe it or not, this map is actually labeled as consistency, so you can tell the level of the map pool at this point. The hypocrisy is likely gonna be mostly just an accuracy battle between these two. I can see misses, yeah, definitely, but it will most likely be an accuracy battle here. We will see maybe some misses for some of the players, but at the very end of the day, those misses can be sorted out with just an accuracy lead. The thing is, after the hypocrisy, there's not much left for the Team Dos Chegos to actually try and go for, because everything left is pretty much long nose or SVs. Like, what will be left at this point? I think that's it. There's no more speed-oriented selections. This is it. They will have to fight their way with some of the SVs or the long note picks. That's the only chance they have. Oh, they actually have breaks still. Yeah, that's true. So that might be just the last chance for Team Doshigos to actually force a tiebreaker somehow, but they still need one more pick. Yeah, you can see every single player here is holding the combo besides Urso Manso, doing a really good job accuracy-wise for Andre. Look at that, 99.73, that's impressive. Look at that difference, around 4,000 points of difference only. I can't actually see the accuracy from Rika, but I believe it is around 99 point something. I will say it's 63 actually? I believe it is. That's a miss from Stella Senpai, not looking good. Actually, Manso family will take the lead because of it. 99 percentage being dropped by Stella, and now Manso family is looking good on this. Still half of the map remaining, but that's not a good thing for Team Tochigos. They cannot afford to lose this map by any means. Ooh, that's another break from Stella, not looking good. He's having some troubles rushing again. He needs to get back into these fast sections to actually equalize it a little bit. Oh, but that's a big drop by Rika is my waifu, so Team Tochigos will now have the chance to get back into the game with Andre's full combo, and Stella slowly getting the accuracy back in his hands. Look at this difference, is so close, around 3,000 points, and it's not getting larger. Rika is now back into the cap of points, and now it's all about accuracy here. Urso Manso needs to keep that combo up if he wants to sustain that lead. And now into the jacks here. Oh, Stella had a huge drop of accuracy over there. That will give around 10,000 points of difference in favor of Manso family. Not a good choke by the Team Tochigos over there. But Urso Manso finding himself a break over there. That might be the open gate for a team to get back into the game here. That drop still not gonna be enough, just barely being enough for Manso to keep themselves alive. Around 5,000 points just before the break. Not a good point for Urso to find a break. Difference is now around 5,000 points again, and it can very well turn down to be decided at the very last second of the map. Oh, that's a big drop from Andre. No full combos left. And that's no good news for team. They need at least 2 breaks from Manso family now if they want to get back. Urso Manso slowly getting back the accuracy in their favor, and Stella is just behind, but that's a miss from Urso. That's something they needed. It won't be enough just by it. A quarter of the map is still remaining, and the chances are slowly fading as the time goes on. They need it. They need to sustain. Stella needs to get that accuracy up as much as he has. As much as he can, he needs to tense up that. But it's not being enough. The difference is still 7,000 points and no breaks by Urso and Rika, and map is slowly concluding. This might be the nail in the coffin. This might be it. They can't afford to lose this one. Into the jacks here, no breaks. The long row is not being a pain for anyone. Stella is dropping accuracy a little bit, but it's not that impactful as they just need a break. If no misses happens at this point, it doesn't matter about accuracy. It won't be enough. 10,000 points of difference, and Manso family is just claiming themselves the victory on this. Oh, that's a break from Urso. I don't think it will be enough though. They need something else. It's gonna be really close at the end, but it's not being enough. Difference is not even getting closer. No drops by anyone. I think that's it. There's no more time. Oh, that's a miss from Rika. Will it be enough? Barely. I don't think so. The map is over. 7,000 points of difference, and that was really intense. The accuracy once again being the factor here. As I told you, 88 200s from Stella is what causes the victory for the Manso family. Look at the miscount. 3 misses from Team Dos Chicos and 8 misses from Manso family, still not being enough for them to claim their back. The ratio difference is a big thing, and the 200 count of Stella is just way too big. And everything is looking really rough now. Manso family needs to win only one more map if they want to force at least a tiebreaker here. And they have 2 long nose, 2 SPs, and 1 Jack pick remaining. And they're going to be trying the Ellen Wallpack #1 in a universe. This is a map by Scorer, a French mapper, which is actually fairly fun to talk with. Well, I have to say this map has an stamina component as well, so might be barely enough for Team Dos Chicos to have a little bit of a chance. Oh, but Urso Manso seems to have some troubles with double taps on this, so with a map like this, double taps is your worst nightmare. Having to play pretty much an inverse map means that you cannot afford a single double tap at all. It will cost you a break, no chances to actually do something about it. Will this be enough for Team Dos Chicos to actually claim a pick that is not looking to be the ones they can win or not? Having Stella Senpai with a little bit of delay, I think. All right, there we go, we're back. Yeah, this is a stamina long Nori in the map, and given that we just played a lot of stamina oriented stuff, it's not looking like a great pick. I mean, it will be painful for sure, but oh man, Stella Senpai is just not good at this at all. Yeah, I don't really see this happening. As a man who believes on single carry performances, we actually even see Andre being close to drop back into the A rank at some point, so Stella Senpai is actually really close to the C rank. That's not good. Yep, seems like someone gave up already. Yep, this is not looking good at all for Team Dos Chicos, and I don't think they have any single chance on this. They will need a double fail, and I don't really see Rika failing this at all. And I also don't see Andre beating Rika on this. So not even a single fail will be. Also, the HP of this map is fairly low, so failing will be an unlikely thing to happen. I'm kind of speechless at this point. There's not too much to be said here. Stella Senpai is just not the player you want to play a lens, and not having Felipe Ling is now showing that how much of a key member he was for the team. 81% is just not something you can actually come back from at this level. Well, Andre is actually beating Rika, so if for some reason Urso's stamina gets completely depleted and fails the map at the ending, there will still be a chance for Team Dos Chicos to actually win this, but I don't think that will happen at all, especially on Scorby too. Like, since it got changed not so long ago, you just need to hold the nodes and you will not fail. Like, you might have some breaks on the releases eventually, but the HP will just recover itself. It's not really easy to fail a long map at this point of Scorby 2 being what it is. It's a bit of a shame because Andre is confidently beating Rika is my wife on this. But it's just that Urso and Stella is such a huge difference that there's not really much they can do about it. I feel sad about this. Such an anticlimactic way to sort of finishing this off, because not much stuff is left remaining for Team Dos Chicos to actually win this. This is gonna be a point for Manso family after all. We're about to conclude the map, so 200,000 points of difference here. It's a 6-3 now in favor of Manso family. Championship point for the #1 seeded of the tournament. Actually, saying of the team wouldn't be that wrong because the tournament is called team. But leaving that aside, Manso needs to win only one more map to claim themselves the title and win them all. And now there's no more room for mistake for Team Dos Chicos, and they need to win 3 more maps to force a tiebreaker, and there's only 4 more selections remaining, one of them being a long nose, 2 of them being SBs, and 1 being break, which is a jack-oriented selection. I will say they will have to go for jacks, really. There's not really much they can try to go for, and pray to the gods that for some reason they managed to win on the long nose or SBs. Oh boy, we're having an SB selection here. We're gonna see the Clockwork Rose, I think. Oh no, it's actually no, it's Satan no Teriyaki. This is a Jakat's map. This is sad because we might not see demons at all. Right, so no much thing to say at this point. Apparently Rika disconnected, so I think he got silence. Plot twist. Team Dos Chicos is now the champions of the tournament because they win by default. Lul. Yeah, Bancho just decides who wins at the end of the day. You have been banshot. You just got banshot. All right, so here we are, which could be potentially the last pick of the tournament. Satan no Teriyaki, mapped by Jagats, #1 Mania player at this point. So far, it's not looking good for Team Doshigos on this one. Stella Senpai is just really behind on this with a 93%. Andre MC, though, still full comboing the map, so still some lights of hope for the Team Doshigos to actually recover from this, but Stella is just being dropped down almost to the 92, 91 actually, I thought. Not looking good for the Team Doshigos. Actually, that's a drop from Andre MC, kind of fading out the chances that they have. Andre just destroyed that section completely. Holy crap. Yeah, the map is almost over and there's not many chances for this. This is gonna be it. Manso family will be the champions of the Team 2007 team. So congratulations to Rika is my waifu and Urso Manso. I believe there's a sub on the team, but I don't know if he even played a tournament, so I'm not gonna mention it. So congratulations to Manso family here for taking the tournament with a 7-3 against Team Doshigos, sealing it out with Satan no Teriyaki and SB pick, breaking the point out twice and winning the tournament. And of course, congratulations to Team Doshigos for making it this far, showing an impressive amount of good plays from every single one of their members. But now you will see a showcase of the tiebreaker for those who are interested between the two finalists of the tournament. And on the meantime, I'm going to take something to drink because my voice is starting to tank. Alright, so here we are with the Dance La Mer de Son, the tiebreaker of the Grand Finals.
Yeah, this is such a good map to play. I need to tank 12 for this map. It's such good.
Surprise, mother! Yeah, that was how it felt. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Walter Toro, the host of the tournament, who is now talking with us.
Yeah. Well, was a very long journey of some changed schedules on other problems, but with anything we need thank everyone who did a good job on the tournament. This I am surprised that we had a lot of close matches, a lot of tiebreakers. Even with every problem of the teams that were here, this resulted in a very good tournament. After all, looking at Stella not playing the map, but I think I feel pretty good with this tournament. It resulted very good at the end.
Yep, and the end, it all paid off. All the effort from every single member on the staff. I have to give the shout outs to pretty much everyone here who helped it out a way or another. Like, of course, we have to somehow say the biggest thanks of the universe to the other host, the co-host of the Brazilian side, Shadows New, which is currently streaming this. I'm not sure if he's going to talk or anything, but definitely have to give the shout outs to him for being around of every single moment.
Yeah, streaming most of the matches, being such a good guy, even with the problems with the tournament client. But I need to thank From Soft to hear. Oh, what?
Huh?
Whoa!
Apparently like... Andrew failed?
Yeah, it seems. No, Manso failed. Manso failed, Andres was the only one.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, good tiebreaker. I like it.
Or you're a little bit ahead of us, so you're kind of spoiling it, but I can't believe they actually failed it.
Yeah.
Yep. Easy victory. Now give back the title of the championship to the team, to the other team.
No, but no, it's this was a very good tournament. I need to thank everyone on the team staff, from you, Juan, and Gil, selecting maps to play from the a lot of pain for the players here. To thank also Spoon Guy, Andre, all the guys on the referees of the tournament too.
Yeah, Asagaki,
Asagaki.
I think it was Lazarent as well. Like everyone just really did a good job here.
Everyone, the ones that like wanted to help, but they didn't for various reasons. But I am actually thankful for all the people who was involved in the tournament. It was a good job by everyone, and I hope to host this one again next year, or I don't know, it can be another type of tournament in the future. But for now, we did our best, and now is MWC coming right now in some weeks, so I hope the teams here do their job on the World Cup and do their best.
They hopefully perform as good as they did on this. Like, this is also a really good point you're bringing up. Like, all these players here being showcased, and like for myself, an example, I saw Asagaki playing on this time, and I will be really mad if he doesn't make it to the team of the Mania World Cup. Like, you can see a lot of players.
No.
You can see a lot of players here that you were not aware of, like Urso Manso and Rika. Though I knew about them, I didn't know they were that good. They just won the tournament single-handedly.
Yeah. We had like Aitor Akuma, Arkan Erusai, but in the end, the teams like the first number one seed got the tournament. So
it's always right.
Not surprising. always right. But yeah, it's like everything got well. Everything is now finished. So I need again to thank everyone on the soft team, everyone who watched the tournament, who participate on the tournament, and I hope to give the prizes soon, TM. So yeah, Manso family will get the profile badge soon, and the the rest of the top 3 will get the support award in the next week, I think. So I hope everyone goes well from now. I hope to see you soon on NWC. So
Oh, you will
I don't
definitely see
think
me.
we have any. Yeah, I will blame you every
You will
match.
have a lot of reasons to blame me on this World Cup, particularly.
Oh no, please.
Oh,
no.
yes.
No.
Prepare. You better play this time because you don't want to miss the SB pick.
Oh no, I will. Please, I will prepare my coins for group stage. Please. If not, I will kill some members of the Maple selection team.
I mean, you can always
Soon.
kill Pope. I
Soon.
mean, I don't mind.
Yes. I will kill. Blogo too.
But anyways, that's
Okay.
gonna be the conclusion of the tournament, as Walter was saying. So I don't know if you have something
Yeah.
else to say. We should be closing up.
No, we are good to close now. I think again, everyone. I will see you soon. Pretty soon.
Remember that we're always watching, as the GMTs we are.
Yes.
If you do wrong stuff, you're gonna be noticed, and you're gonna be in big trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching,
Okay,
and I hope to see
bye.
you soon.
Bye, people. I love you. Bye, people.